It's the darkest day of the year, folks, but from tomorrow the light starts to slowly return. Theresa may well think the winter solstice is aptly timed as she heads towards Christmas recess after the third resignation, sacking from her cabinet in just 7 weeks. Fallon, Patel, NamNguyễn. Just what is it about Wednesdays that mean they quit on that day? Each of them stepped aside only after PMQs was out of the way. Is Jeremy Corbyn really that scary? Damien Green's departure was sealed by the two main Cabinet Office findings that the minister had made inaccurate and misleading statements about pornography on his Commons computer, and that Kate Maltby's claims about his inappropriate conduct towards her were plausible. The weirdness of 2017 is summed up when Whitehall focuses on not just hard or soft Brexit but hard or soft porn. The Cabinet Office findings made it impossible for her to do anything other than sack Green when she presented him with the report last night. Cabinet Secretary Jeremy Haywood took ownership of the inquiry, but he and Ethics Chief Sue Gray and Independent Advisor Sir Alex Allen all found the first Secretary of State had breached the ministerial code. I've banged on about Allen's role in this before, but it seems he simply read Haywood report and then had a quick chat about it. Nice work if you can get it. The old Watergate adage that it's the cover-up that gets you, not the crime, is a bit tired. Yet in Green's case, what did for him was his bizarre decision to lie that he'd known about the porn. Some Tory MPs are upset about Copper's revenge, but the minister himself clearly was at fault. And if you can't trust his word on the porn, can you trust him on his account of other alleged misconduct? Some in Number 10 feared more allegations could emerge in coming weeks. Sacking Green was not an act of strength, but that doesn't mean May is weak. With no obvious rival for the top job, her successful completion of the first phase of the Brexit talks means that she is in a position where she can survive 3 resignations and just move on, her attention fixed on the bigger job at hand. If those 3 resignations had happened straight after her awful party conference, with mutiny in the air, there would have been a much greater sense of crisis and a direct threat to her own position. I'm told the PM will wait until the new year to replace Green, which is itself an indication that his job is not exactly as urgently crucial as, say, a defense secretary. Still, he had a key role as May's fixer, chairing cabinet subcommittees on everything from immigration to Brexit detail to social reform and implementation of policy. It's possible that the PM will not recreate the same role and may split it up. Amber Rudd could get the title as William Hague and Peter Mandelson did while doing their day jobs to allow her to deputise at PMQs. Someone like Brandon Lewis, Ben Wallace or David Lidington could get the Minister of the Cabinet Office job, taking on some cross-government roles, while cabinet committees could see departmental ministers retake control of key areas. Jeremy Hunt confirmed his status as the new minister for the Today programme, Fallon's old job, calming things down in the PM's hour of need. Hunt was blunt that Green had lied, and praised May for setting standard of conduct that would not apply to many other countries. Was he thinking of Trump, a former Remainer turned loyal Brexit backer? Hunt himself is tipped by some to replace Green. He told Nick Robinson, "I want to carry on doing what I'm doing now," before adding, "Obviously these things are a matter for the Prime Minister." A non-denial denial if ever there was one. Battle's card, but unbroken by his own time at Health. Hunt today praised May for being someone of the most extraordinary resilience after a year of problems, while the PM was not to blame for personal misconduct by Green, Fallon or Patel. Critics inside and outside the Tory party can argue that her own political misconduct is what matters most. Yes, she's been remarkably resilient in 2017. But it is her own self-inflicted wounds of the past year, a disastrous snap election and triggering Article 50 without a firm Brexit plan, that could fester in 2018.